You're welcome to Movie Trailer today. We will dive into the movie called Extraction, where we have Tyler Rake, a man who fought against a criminal organization to save his family. But before, I have a request which may consume you absolutely no time. Hit the subscribe button to be aware of all my upcoming movies. Spoilers ahead. Extraction 2 takes us through some huge action sequence to arrive at a sensational completion where the adventure prods more continuations have come. What is Tyler Rake's destiny toward the end of the Netflix spin-off? Furthermore, will we see him in the future in a potential Extraction 3? Maybe. Funny enough, it wasn't that so long we were asking ourselves some questions. The completion of Extraction was sufficiently obscure to leave us contemplating whether the hired fighter, played by Chris Hemsworth, was as yet alive. The battle in Dhaka left him near the very edge of death, yet he gets through as we see his extraordinary recuperation. At the point when retirement was beginning to suit him, another mission hauls him back to the battlefield. His ex-wife Mia, Olga Kurilenko, requests that he save her sister Ketevin, Tinatan Dalikishvili, from a horrible situation. She and her two children have been trapped in a Georgian prison alongside her husband, the mob boss David Radiani, Tornek Ziava, who would rather not botch any valuable open door to threaten them as he serve a sentence for his criminal acts. Rake and his group, framed by Kin Nick, Golshifta Farahani, and Adam Bessa, set out on a difficult mission that will seriously endanger their lives. During the prison break in Georgia, Rake kills David Radiani to save Ketevin and her children, subsequently beginning an open conflict with his father, Zurab, Tornek Gograkiani, who wants to revenge. The mercenary team figured out how to escape alive with the mob boss family, yet Ketevin's high school child feels clashed between protecting his little sister and mom and being loyal to his late departed father. He ends up calling his uncle to reveal their location in Vienna, putting their lives in danger, and, however, he's doubtful about strolling down the way of savagery his mom wanted to keep him from, but end up joining Zurab's side. An extreme pursuit happens in the roads of the Austrian capital. Even though they succeeded to get away once more, Yes kicks the bucket before being able to jump into the helicopter being driven by his sister. Back in the pure Austrian lodge where Tyler Rake was meant to enjoy his retirement, Mia appears at rejoin with her sister, and the legend is compelled to confront a cruel truth. When their child was suffering from a great illness and his death painfully coming closer, he left his family. He decided to cover his sorrow. Not ready to acknowledge what is going on, he proceeded with his work as soldier overseas, leaving his wife without help from anyone else. His trauma ended in Extraction 2, when he successfully apologized, accept his guilt and find some kind of absolution for his wrongs. And the only to pay back what he did was to save Ketevin's teenage son from his uncle's claws. He say to himself, if he can save someone else's son, maybe he can restore some balance within him. Alas, we arrive at the final face-to-face between Tyler Rake and Zurab Radiani, who has chosen a church as the meeting point. Tragically, he uses his own nephew to accomplish his vengeance, and he puts a bomb on the young boy's body as he holds the controller to enact it. And there was very little that Tyler could do by then, yet Nick's intercession gave a chance enough to save him. In the end, it's the kid who saved the day. He decides that the family businesses wasn't for him, and his distraction allows Tyler to kill Zurab. However, this is not as happy an ending as it seems. The Austrian authorities storm into the church and arrest Nick and Tyler. They end up in Schwarzau prison and Graz Karlo prison respectively, and it's not clear when or how they will be able to get out. Luckily for them, Idris Elba's a mysterious character in the movie is still in the picture. After showing the power of his connections, bringing both of them out of prison to have a talk. He offers a deal to them which, when accomplished, they can get their freedom. That's what is teased for a potential third portion. At the point when Tyler Rake asks who he works for, Elba simply says, a gnarly mother *****. Seems as though we have a new and upsetting person yet to meet in the Extraction adventure. So the next question we have to ask ourselves is if we'll have Extraction 3. Find out in this channel.